Fans, it is finally the time you have been waiting for since last year. Tonight is the night where we are going to get to see our contestants outwit, outplay, and outlast. And we are all crossing our fingers here in the Midlands that our South Carolina native is going to be the one to outlast them all. Thank you so much to Heather Aldret for joining us today to talk about this adventure. Heather, you're a mother. You are a tennis pro. I'm going to go ahead and give you that title. What on earth do you want to add Survivor contestant to your list of titles?
I have been a Survivor fan, like a hardcore fan, since season 2. And I haven't missed a single show since. And I've been watching this. I started with my husband, which was my boyfriend back then. We watched it all through. Now we're watching it with my children. And every time we would watch, I would say, I just want to do this one day. And one of my daughters looked at me, she goes, then just do it. And it's like, okay. And the rest is history.
In some of the preview clips that we have shown on WLTX, Jeff says that this season had to be tougher because it's just a little shorter. And he says that one of the things they did was take away your food supply. So contestants didn't get much rice, or how did that work this season? Everything
was earned. It was much different. It was very hard.
There's so many different aspects of Survivor that makes it challenging. You know, being separated from your family, not sleeping, not having blankets, not having furniture, the weather, the challenges. Which aspect did you find the most challenging in your season?
With my family, I had to put them out of my mind. That was important. I had to go and play the game. And I told them I was going to do that before I went, not to think anything about it, but I had to. So that wasn't an issue. The weather for me was tough. That was, I think, again, the combination of all of it, it's tough. It's a lot more difficult than I imagined it would be. You can't practice all of those at once before you go. I practiced a few of those. And when I got there, it was, you do what you have to do to survive.
All right, let me ask you this. We know you're on the beach and you're competing and living on the beach. How did being a low country girl and all of your experience in the ocean and water and sand help you this season?
Growing up in the low country, I'm used to the humidity. I'm used to it being hot. I'm used to the sand and the stickiness. And so I felt like I had a little head start there because it's swampy here in the low country in the summertime.
In the history of Survivor, because I'm a huge fan too, moms aren't always treated fairly. Like, how did you go into the game thinking, I'm going to use being a mom to my advantage?
I went into the game thinking, I'm a player. And not looking at it as being a mom to my advantage, I actually put that behind me because I didn't want to come across as the mom figure, because I know when I was younger, I didn't like somebody kind of taking care of me and whatnot. It kind of got on my nerves. And so I was actually more aware, or tried to be more aware to not do that. And so I even said to him at times, if I start acting like a mom, just kind of nudge me a little bit, because I don't want to be like that. I went in there as being a competitor and just being who I am, and whatever happened, happened.
We can't wait for Survivor to premiere tonight on WLTX. Give us one thing to be excited about the season.
Every bit of it. It's crazy. It's going to be so much fun. You just wait. It's insane.
We are so excited, so proud of you, Heather. Thank you so much for representing South Carolina well, and we will be cheering you on tonight.
Great. Thank you for having me.